University of Victoria is coming under fire over hundreds of campus signs intended to help suicidal students. They list emergency contact numbers, including the number for an around-the-clock crisis line. But there's a problem. The crisis line changed its number 3 years ago, but the university still hasn't updated its signs. CTV's Joe Perkins reports.
Enter almost any washroom on UVic's campus and you'll see the blue sign.
Student Affairs told me that there's more than 500 of them.
The signs provide students with emergency contact information.
Things like suicide prevention or campus safe walk.
But this student journalist uncovered a major flaw. An issue so problematic, the university's student-run newspaper thought it was worthy of its front page.
Since these signs have been posted, a lot of those numbers have either changed or new services have come up.
For years, students calling the Need Crisis Line have been greeted with,
"The number you have reached, 25.
The number changed in 2010 when the Vancouver Island Health Authority amalgamated 6 emergency services into one 24/7 crisis line based out of Nanaimo. When the change occurred, UVic was notified. Maureen Elworthy with Need 2, a suicide prevention group, says she called UVic half a dozen times.
They constantly reference the fact that it will cause them significant financial stress.
The university would not speak to us today, but the Martlet reports that the university says all of the signs will be replaced by September. But with exams starting in 2 weeks, many students believe support is needed now.
We are going into finals week. There's a lot of people that, might need to make that call, and if they can't get through, they can't get through, right?
It makes it seem like your issues aren't important if you're to phone a number and it's not in service anymore.
What seems to be most frustrating for students is the university's refusal to make a temporary change.
How hard is it to print a label, right? How many label makers are there in the university?
Vanessa Hawk says she was wondering the same thing.
I'm still uncertain why it takes so long to change such a sign.
A question she hopes the university will now be forced to answer, especially when potentially suicidal students are getting this
The new number is..."
instead of support. Joe Perkins, CTV News, UVic.